The White House said today that President Obama will present Pat Summitt with the Medal of Freedom, one of the nation's highest civilian honors. The University of Tennessee head coach has been the face of women's basketball for nearly 40 years, but today, early onset dementia forced Summitt to step down. Dean Reynolds was there.
It's never a good time, but you have to find the time that you think is the right time, and that is now.
It was a quiet, even subdued moment when Pat Summitt passed the head coach's whistle to her successor in a mostly empty auditorium.
3 seconds! Somebody count!
A far cry from the rip-roaring 4 decades that characterized her 38 years as head coach at Tennessee.
Defense, 1, 2, 3. Defense.
She won more than 1,000 games, more than any other college coach.
Right there!
Tennessee's new head coach, Holly Warlick, was Summitt's assistant for 27 years.
What made her so special?
Well, I think we see Pat and she has the focus, but what I loved about Pat was her passion.
University of Connecticut head coach Gino Auriemma faced Summitt 4 times for the national championship.
She had the foresight and she had the vision and the intensity level. And she made it like, hey, it's okay for women to stare you down on the sideline and be upset and show emotion.
But over the past season, her players could see a difference in their 59-year-old coach. Megan Simmons is a sophomore guard.
You could see a change in her and how she was, there were some days like where she would be there and then she wouldn't.
Now the coach who was so competitive she got physically sick when she lost a game, the woman who continued recruiting prospects even as she went into labor, will help out here as head coach emeritus.
They're going to still see me, and I'm still going to yell at them. But, I love these young people, and hopefully they'll keep me young.
With that, she walked off the court that bears her name. It was, she said, a really great ride. Dean Reynolds, CBS News, Knoxville.
It was a great ride for her students, too. Everyone who played 4 seasons on her team graduated.